We're also going to work a little extra balance because the full moon throws us off balance. So we'll be thinking about balance not just as the physical side of balance, standing on one leg, but also balancing our practice between the hard and the soft in the moves we do, and balancing your effort between pushing and pulling back. Okay, so stay connected to your energy, know when it's time to put extra effort in, and know when it's time to ease off a bit. Okay, so grounding through the feet, energy up through the legs, lining everything up. Nice mountain pose here, palms are forward. So the first thing we're going to start balancing is the breath. So just smooth your breath out. Maybe you notice even as you just start to think about your breath, it helps the body just calm down and settle in. All right, now we're going to expand the breath with 4 counts in, a little pause, 4 counts out, a little pause. So take a nice deep exhale, press your belly button towards your spine. Now slowly inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we pause at the top. And now exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slight pause here. And again, 1, 2. As you breathe in, 3, 4. Small pause. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. And now do 2 on your own for 4 breaths. And when you're done, just let your breath come back to its normal pace, nice and smooth. All right, let's start to move here. Take the feet wider than hip width distance, bend the knees and hips, just shake things out a little more here. We're going to equalize the spine with cats and cows. So bring your hands to your thighs, bend the knees and hips. The hands are right over the knee, above the knees here on the thighs, and then we go cow, arch the back, shine the heart forward, and round into cat, gaze toward the lap. And that's what we're doing, cow to cat. And think about spending equal time in each position. And the next time you're rounded forward in your cat, just hold here. Now slowly slide your hands up your legs, come to standing, and roll the shoulders back a few times. And shake things out. All right, so now we're coming back to the feet hip width distance apart. Everything is nice and grounded, all 4 corners of the feet. The toes are spread out wide, so there's a lot of contact with the earth here. Bring your arms up, interlace your fingers, press your palms toward the sky. If your shoulders start to bother you, just bend through the elbows. Try not to raise the shoulders toward the ears. We're trying to lift the ribs away from the hips and tilt to the left. Start to stretch the right side. Come center and tilt to the right. Stretch the left. And this is all we're doing, tick-tocking side to side. Opening up the side body. Seeing how this feels. And making sure to keep the feet grounded, all the way grounded. Okay, so the next time you're over to the left, stay there, ground through your right foot, extend your arms parallel, your palms are facing each other, and then take your right shoulder back, open your heart up toward the sky, come center, interlace, palms up, over to the right, stay here, parallel, left shoulder back, heart shines up, come center. Inhale the arms up, and we're going to fold down and up. Let the knees and hips be soft. Fold down, and you can fold down with your head over your heart. You can fold lower, however you want to do it. We're going to add a little balance to this now. So take it down, and as you come up, lift your right heel. Now take it down, and as you come up, lift your left heel. Take it down as you come up. Lift both heels. If that doesn't feel right for you, just keep alternating right and left. Take it down, right heel, or you might be ready to lift your right knee. Take it down, left heel or knee. Take it down, keep alternating, or lift both heels. And then right, left, double, or right, left, heel or knee. Mix it up as much as you want here. We're throwing our body off balance and into balance. That's what we're doing here. And the next time you've completed whatever kind of round you're working on, whether it's right, left, or right, left, double, just finish up. Come back to your mountain pose. And get your breath back under you. Find equal standing again. All right. Okay, so we're going to keep this balance of the feet now as we twist. Okay, so a lot of times we twist and everything moves. Tonight we're going to twist from the waist, so arms out, goalpost arms. Now lift your rib cage, your ribs away from your hips here. Not the shoulders to the ears, ribs away from hips. Inhale. Keep your hips facing forward and twist gently to the right. Come center. Lift the ribs away from the hips, twist to the left. And come center. Lift, twist right. And center. Lift, twist left. Now with keeping your hips forward, you're not going to twist as much as if the hips were going with you, right? So just keep going side to side. Notice just how things feel here. After your next twist left, come center, shake the arms out, okay? And we're going to go back to that. Goalpost arms, lift, twist right. Now stay here. Tack your right hip forward, your left hip back. Extend the arms and take your gaze towards your right fingertips. Keep your body in this position. As you exhale, take your gaze to the left. And on your next exhale, take your gaze back to the right. Goalpost arms. Lift, twist, tack your left hip forward, right hip back. Extend the arms, gaze toward the left fingertips. Gaze right. Gaze left. And come back to center. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, take your legs wide and just move around here. Just release. So a little ragdoll to start here. And then drop your hands to your legs, roll up, and come on back to mountain pose. Your hands can be at your heart. If your hands are by your side, that's okay too. Inhale and exhale. And let's shake it out. All right, we're going to work our way down. Okay, with the feet hip width distance. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over those hip creases. Take a half lift. Bend the knees and hips. Bring the fingertips down and step back to down dog. Now we're going to find 4 nice even points of contact in down dog, right? Equal weight bearing in the hands and the feet as much as possible. And go ahead and bend one knee and then the other. Bend. Press those heels down. Massage through the feet. Press one heel down and hold. And switch. Press the other heel down and hold. And press both heels down and hold. All right, now we're going to bring the knees to the mat at the exact same time. Both knees, control it, sit off to the side and find equal seating, seated mountain pose. Okay, so this is all about the hips here. We're paying attention to the hips. The sit bones are evenly connected to either your chair or the earth. The feet are super flexed. Inhale and exhale. Now let's take a nice deep breath, palms out, draw them up, draw energy up from the earth. Inhale, exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, and let's go ahead and cross the legs. If you don't like crossing your legs, you can do this with straight legs. We're going to make some circles here. Put your hands on your knees. Take your body forward, to the right, back, and to the left. So we're making circles with the torso here. And the next time you're forward, pause, and then make circles in the other direction. All right, next time you're forward, pause and sit up. All right, so we're going to do 2 different moves for our core, okay? If you are on your mat, bend your knees, feet hip width distance apart, bring your arms forward, lean back and reach through. And keep going back and reach through 4 more times. If you're in the chair, you're going to do lift, so you're grounded here. You're going to lift your right knee and your left arm, and then lift your left knee and your right arm, okay? And when we do the twisting, you're going to do up and twist with your knee lifted, okay? All right, you guys on the mat, bring it in, take a break. Okay, so you were doing this, just take a break. If you're in the chair, keep going because you just started, okay? All right, no breaks in this room. All right, so that's our move, okay? Now, the optional way to do it is cross your right ankle over your left, balance on your sit bones, interlace your fingers, point your fingers, and you're going to stretch back and up, stretch back and up. You're going to do this 4 times. Yep. Whew. And then take a little break. Left ankle over right, interlace, back and up. Oh, good. Good. It works both ways. Works in the chair too. 4 times here. Woo! And release. Shake it out. Anybody starting to feel that core work? Yes, it's kind of intense core work, isn't it? So let's shake things out and go through that set just one more time. We're going to do either 8 like this, 4 like this with the right ankle, 4 with the left ankle. Okay? All right, here we go. Take it back. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch if you're doing ankles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, great. All right, shake it out. So who's dying to know what the oblique version of that is? Everybody. I know. There you go. Yep. Okay. All right, so the oblique version, we're going to start with the feet on the mat. Bring the hands forward. Now change the clasp of your fingers by 1, just for fun, right? We've got the fingers interlaced, the index fingers forward, and we're going to take it back and go right from back, left, center, and sit up. Take it back, go left, right, center, and sit up. So who has guessed what the next version of this is? That's fine, what we just did. Right ankle over left, interlace, extend, right, stay, left, center, and up. Extend, left, stay back, right, center, and up, and release. Is this all making sense? Everybody has something they can do, right? All right, so let's go 2 more rounds, right, left, center, and up, left, right, center, and up. We'll do that 2 times. Feet are either down or right ankle's crossed over left, and it's right, left, center, and up. If your ankles are crossed, change. Left, right, center, and up. Everybody release for a second. All right, one more time. Right ankle over left, right, left, center, and up. Switch, left, right, center, and up. And shake everything out. All right, so we're seated, okay, and our cores are awake, right? Everybody's core is awake? Yeah? Okay. Let's do a little rock the baby from seated here, okay? And this works perfectly in the chair as well. So extend both of your legs, bend your right knee, take your right foot in your left hand, hold on to your right thigh, and rock the baby. Remember, the torso is staying forward. We're not turning side to side. We're moving the leg. Come to center and put your right ankle on your left thigh. It's above the knee. Your right foot is flexed. Slide your left foot in till it just reaches the floor. Support yourself with your hands. Keep your right foot flexed as you go side to side with the legs. All right, now all the way over to the left. Stay here. If this hip, your right hip is not in contact with the mat, move your right foot in front of your left shin instead of by your left thigh. Left hand is outside the right leg. Right arm is up and back. Lengthen the spine and we twist. So you're twisting. Even in a chair, you're twisting. Take your left hand outside of your right leg and turn if possible. All right, release. Yeah. Unwind. Shake out those legs. Right leg stays straight. Left foot in the right hand. Rock the baby. Okay, now pause. Left ankle is on the right thigh. Your left foot is flexed. So the left ankle is not on the knee, that's basically, right? It could be below the knee, but if possible, above the knee. Slide your right foot in. You're in seated pigeon, an open pigeon position here with your left foot flexed. Rock the legs side to side. Now let your left foot come all the way over to the right. Decide if you're keeping your left foot outside the right thigh or moving it to the right shin. Right hand holds the outside of the left leg, left arm up and back. Inhale, exhale, twist. Yeah. Once again, we're twisting from the torso, right? Good. Release, unwind. Take your legs long and give everything a crazy shake. Inhale and exhale. All right. So we'll be coming to hands and knees. Make sure your knees are happy. If you're doing this from standing, your hands will be on the seat of a chair. We're coming into tabletop. Okay, so tabletop, everybody. Your hands can be on the seat of a chair, or you've got your hands and knees on the mat. Here come some circles. This is further going to open the hip. Take your right leg back. Make some small circles. And in the same direction, make large circles. And then pause and go the other way. Small to large with the circles. Bring the right knee down, left leg up. The left leg is in line with the hip. Small circles. Make them larger. Pause, small circles, and make them larger. Whew. All right, come back to your tabletop. Inhale and exhale. All right, take your arms long, come into a knee down plank, do a little push up and hips toward heels. And do that a few more times. We're working our way to child's pose. We're going push up, then hips back. And then find your way to child's pose. A lot of ways to do child's pose at the chair. Could be here. Could be just here. I don't know if you can even see that because the chair is so far back. Could be just sitting like this. All right. From your child's pose, start to work your way to down dog, noticing your balance at each point in the transition to down dog. And when you arrive at down dog, distribute your weight evenly between 2 hands and 2 feet. And take any journey that you like to get your feet to your hands. Take a half lift, forward fold, and flip the arms out and up as your palms touch. And your hands come heart center. And we find ourselves back in mountain pose. All right, so here we go. We're going to be adding some crescent lunges to our sun salutations, and we're going to be doing a round the world sun salutation. So just pay attention. We'll wind up each in several times in a wide-legged forward fold, doing different things with that, okay? All right. So let's go ahead. Make sure you have padding for your knees for those low crescent lunges. Find your mountain pose. Smooth out your breath. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, take your swan dive over straight legs, whether you go high, low, or anywhere in between. Take a half lift. Bend at the knees and hips. Send your right leg back for a lunge. Draw your right knee down, point the toes, and just float the arms up for a low crescent lunge. Bring your fingertips down and find a plank. Knees up or down. Chaturanga. All right. We're going to do a little cobra here. The hands are under the shoulders, shoulders toward the ears, down the spine. Without using the hands, come into your baby cobra. Release. Find downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to take the right leg up to hip height. Make some small circles. Make those circles a little larger. Pause. Make circles the other direction. And a little larger. Now take a big step forward with your right foot and start to walk your hands around to the left till you wind up sideways in a wide-legged forward fold. This is number 1 of 4 wide-legged forward folds. And just go ahead and bend one knee and then the other. Let your body move. Even let your head move. Come back to center. Continue walking your hands around to the left. Okay, your right leg is back again. Your left knee's over your ankle. You're facing what feels like backwards on your mat. Bring your right knee down. Low crescent lunge. Hands down. Find a plank. So it could be knees up or down. Chaturanga. Let's deepen this cobra. Take your hands down from your shoulders a few inches. Use your hands, lift the heart, shine forward. Release, hands back under the shoulders, down dog. We're going to take the right leg again, up. Take a big step forward. Walk the hands around to the left till you're in another wide-legged forward fold. My back would be to you. I'm just going to turn this way to not be so rude. And just move around in your forward fold. All right, and then continue walking your hands around to the left where you wind up facing forward again. One hand on either side of your left foot. Engage your muscles. Take a giant step forward with your right foot. Take a half lift, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. All right, everybody made it that way around the world, right? Any questions? Anybody need anything? Now we're going to go the other way, starting on the left, right? Correct? Not right, correct. All right, so at the top of your mat, you stay where you are. I'm just switching sides. All right, here we go, top of your mat. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bring the fingertips down. Step back with your left leg. You're in that high lunge here. Well, you're in a nice lunge. Bring the left knee down. Low crescent lunge. Bring the hands down. Plank. Chaturanga. All right. From here, slide your hands toward your waist. Okay, so we're deepening still. Shoulders toward the ears, down the spine. Use your hands to lift up. If your arms get to be straight, go ahead and try and lift your knees. You're in up dog. And now come into down dog. Feel that balance of down dog. And then take your left leg up, spin small circles. Make them a little larger. Pause, other direction, small, a little larger. Pause, take a big step forward with your left foot now. Walk your hands around to the right. You're in another wide-legged forward fold here. And at this point, you might want to just melt into your forward fold and feel whatever you feel here. And then continue walking the hands around to the right till you wind up with one hand on either side of your right foot. Come into, bring the left knee down. Come into knee down plank. Bring your hands down. I meant knee down crescent lunge. I think you knew that. Now plank. Oof, I'm getting dizzy from these circles. Chaturanga. Take your hands back by your waist and do either a deep cobra or an up dog. Up dog, your knees lift. Cobra, your knees are staying down. Your slight bend in your elbows. And then find your way to downward facing dog. Take your left leg up, step forward with your left foot, walk your hands around to the right. You're in a wide-legged forward fold. Do whatever you want with this forward fold. And then continue walking your hands around to the right till you wind up with one hand on either side of your right foot. Big step forward with the left. Half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. And just find mountain pose, or if your body is feeling like it needs to loosen things up because that was a lot of muscular work, just go ahead and wiggle around, loosen things up. All right, everybody made it back both times? We good? All right, that was a lot of sun salutations. We're going to balance our practice out with some moon salutations in a little bit, okay? All right, but first we're going to breathe and really soften up here. Shake things out. All right, so you know the moon salutation starts with the daisy, moves into triangle. We won't be doing the half moon with it tonight. We'll just be doing triangle and pyramid. So come into a nice steady mountain pose here. Inhale and exhale. Let's get the breath back under us. Inhale, float the arms up, and we daisy. And let's just daisy another time. Now step open wide to five-pointed star. The toes are out, the arms are wide. Bend at the knees, bend the elbows. Come into moonflower. Come back to five-pointed star and start triangle prep to the right. Right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle, arms in line with the shoulders. We're going to reach and release. Reach and release. Reach and release. Now coming into triangle, reach, reach, reach. Drop your right hand gently to your right leg, palm facing out, stacking the shoulders. Now if your shoulder is prefers, you can just keep your hand on your left hip here. Okay? Take your gaze towards your right toes, to the center of your space, and if balance allows, to your left fingertips. Put a little bend in your right knee, Follow your left fingertips as they come down to your right leg. Both hands can rest on your right shin. Your fingertips may reach the mat here. Either way, or maybe your hands rest gently on your thigh. We're going to start to straighten the right leg and come into pyramid. Okay, so you decide where your pyramid is going. Keep a little bend in that right knee. Don't lock it out. Pyramid. Nice stretch for the back of the leg here, so think about that for a moment. And now float your way back up into triangle. Come on back up to 5-pointed star. All 10 toes are out. Bend at the knees and elbows. Moonflower. Step together. And daisy. And daisy. And sway. And sway. And come back to center. Okay, any questions about that? Are we good to go on the left? Okay. All right, here we go. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Arms are up and daisy. Open up to 5-pointed star. Take it down to moonflower. Back to 5-pointed star. Triangle prep to the left. Left toes to the left. Right toes in at an angle. Reach left. Reach left, back, reach left and back. Now reach, 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 triangle on the left. Take your gaze to your left toes, center of your space, right fingertips. Follow your right hand with a little bend in that left knee. Your right hand can, both hands can land on your left thigh, your left shin, or the mat. Hang out here in pyramid. Now float back up into your triangle. Come on back up into 5-pointed star as you turn all 10 toes out. Bring it down into moonflower. Spring together and daisy. And release. All right, so that is balancing out that deep, deep muscular energy of the sun salutation. We want to be nice and flowy here. We're going to go through one more time without stopping in the middle, okay? So we're going to start out in mountain pose here. Take a couple of breaths. And just think of it as flowing through. What is the expression? Be like water, right? Be water, be like water. Bring the arms up, inhale, and daisy. Be like a flower, daisy. 5-pointed star, moonflower, 5-pointed star. Open up for triangle. Reach into triangle on the right. Left hand comes down, pyramid. Float your way back up to triangle. Come into 5-pointed star. Moonflower, step together, daisy. Five-pointed star, moonflower, 5-pointed star, getting ready for triangle to the left. Reach, triangle. Right hand comes down for pyramid. Back up to triangle. 5-pointed star, all 10 toes are out. Moonflower, step together, and daisy. And release. Oof. find your breath. Start to scan your body. See what feels like it needs to move while you're still standing. We're going to spend some time doing forward folding, so we'll be working on that. We're going to be coming down pretty soon, so move around. Let everything go. Look around, see if there's anything you want to bring with you. As a matter of fact, everybody has a block, so just grab a block and put it toward the side of your mat here within easy reach. We'll do a little supported back bend when we get to that, okay? So we're going to come to the top of the mat and breathe. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over straight legs. Take a nice half lift, shine your heart forward, bend the knees, bring the fingertips down, and step back to down dog. Everybody's done plenty of vinyasas, so we're all just going to go to down dog here. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bring your big toes to touch. Take your knees to one side, hips to the other, and switch. So a little side to side, come back to center. Carefully bring the knees down. Try and get them down at the same time. Sit off to the side and find seated mountain pose. Nice long spine here. And we're going to lengthen the spine a little more. Take your hands down by your side. There's a feather sitting on top of your head here. The spine is long. Inhale, float the arms up. That feather is still there. Nice and steady. Turn your palms out, and as you exhale, press the crown of your head into that feather as the spine continues to lengthen. Fingertips down. And release, shake it out. All right, so let's go ahead and take the legs into a V here. So whatever your V sit feels right for you tonight, just come into your V sit, okay? All right, we're going to keep the knees and toes facing up. Inhale, lengthen the spine, turn your palms forward. We're folding from the hip creases, gazing past the fingertips, bring the hands down. Inhale and exhale. Long arms come up. Inhale, take the hands down. All right, let's bring the legs together, give them a little shake, and come back to V-sit now. Inhale, float the arms up. Turn your palms forward. Folding from the hip creases, keeping the spine long, gaze past those fingertips, hands down. Keep your feet flexed. Inhale. Now walk your hands over to the right till you have your right hand outside the right leg, left hand inside the right leg. Inhale, gaze up, your palms are on the mat. Exhale, see if there's any place for you to move. You could stay right where you landed, or you might be moving a little forward, aided by the breath, not by any tugging. Okay, long arms come up. Inhale, hands down, take your legs together, shake them out. Come back to your V-sit. Inhale, float the arms up, palms forward. Exhale, long spine, fold. Take your hands over to the left. Left hand is outside the left leg, right hand is inside. Inhale, look up. Exhale, melt over your left leg. Okay, long arms come up. Inhale, legs together. Give everything a crazy shake here. Inhale and exhale. So take yourself into frog legs. The heels are far away from the pelvis, and there's like a foot in between the heels here. The knees are bent. Put your hands on your shins, inhale, and exhale, folding from those hip creases, just leaning forward into it. So just a nice little release here. Once again, the spine is long, so we're looking diagonally forward. We're not rounding down. And come on up. Take the legs long and shake them out. Okay. This time, come back into your frog legs and start to move the heels a little closer, maybe taking the feet to touch. So find your way into Baddha Konasana or stay in the frog leg position. Okay, so it's like a really open garland pose. So find a place here. What we just did is great. A little more toward the cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana is great. Either way, inhale. If you're in the Baddha Konasana, you're holding your shins. Exhale forward. The hands will come down. The gaze is forward on a diagonal. And we breathe. And walk your hands back. Help your knees up. Okay. And let's go ahead, have the block within easy reach as you come down to the earth here. Oh. All right, let your legs kind of open and close gently. Come back to center. You're going to take your block on its lowest edge, plant your feet, lift your hips, and slide that block underneath. Now, if that doesn't feel good to you, then remove the block, okay? This is a little supported back bend. Now we're just going to breathe into this. All right, now walk your feet in a little closer so you can lift your hips and slide that block out and replace your spine on the mat. Take the block away. So now with your heels close to you and your feet grounded, okay, your upper arms are on the mat, just bend at the elbows so your fingertips are pointing straight up to the sky. This time we're going to get assistance from our upper arms in lifting the hips. All right, so exhale, and then start to roll the hips up. Press into your upper arms and just lift your hips a bit. And slowly bring it down. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Press the upper arms into the earth, lift those hips. Okay. A little more of a back bend. And slowly bring it down. All right, just let your spine rest on the earth here. Your hands by your side. And let your head move side to side. Just while we're waiting for the spine to just relax and recover, open and close the fingers and wiggle them. Bring your hands down. Okay, so your knees are bent, both feet are on the mat. Draw your right knee in, take your right leg up, hold on to your right leg. We're doing spinal clearing here. So clasp your hands around your hamstring. If that doesn't work, hold on to the side of your right leg. Press your right leg into your hands. Press the leg away from your face, spinal clearing. And then release, soften, don't let go, just soften. Press the leg into the hands again. And soften. And switch sides, left knee in, left leg up. Hold on. Press away. Soften. Press away. And soften. Bring your left foot down. Let those knees gently open and close. Little butterfly wings here. Take your right ankle across your left thigh. We're going pigeon here. Right foot is flexed. Legs come in towards you. Right hand goes through the legs. You're holding on to your left shin or hamstring. Right foot is flexed. Left knee is in line with the left shoulder. Pigeon here. Breathe into your right hip. Feel any stuckness releasing. Okay, and from here, take your left leg straight up, point and flex that left foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. Okay, now come make an X with your thighs, right? So we're in cow's face, legs here. Your right leg is closest to you. Hold on to your legs and move around. So it's a beautiful hip release, and you're also getting a nice little massage for the spine as well. Release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat, left ankle across the right thigh, left foot is flexed, draw the legs in. Hold on to your right shin or hamstring. Right knee is in line with the right shoulder, left foot is flexed. Breathe into that left hip. All right, go ahead and take your right leg up, point and flex. Circle one direction and the other. Cross tightly at the thighs and move around. All right, let's release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat. Gently let those knees open and close. And then scan your body. See any final movements that are being requested by your body as you realign yourself and make your way to final relaxation position for this practice. Okay, when you've found your final relaxation position, inhale through the nose and slowly exhale. Let your body melt onto the support of the earth and just be in final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body, wiggle your fingers and your toes. And on your next inhale, take a nice long stretch. As you exhale, draw your knees in. Find your way over to a side. And come on up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.